How are you doing, you beautiful cat people? It's your favorite geriatric streamer, Harry. TDS has been dropping a lot of, ducks lately. I mean, seriously, what the duck is this? And this is what I'm gonna be talking about in this video. Why are there ducks everywhere? Well, let me go back and start at the beginning. Way back on March 29th, which was a little over a week ago, the Paradoxum Games Twitter account just tweeted this one simple word, quack. Now, I thought this was a little unusual, and I figured that it probably had something to do with Easter, mostly because when I first started playing this game back during the Spring Easter 2020 event, the boss was the legend Ducky Doom. So I just figured this had to be related to that in some way, right? Now, according to the TDS wiki, that event started on April 6th and went until May 26th. Well, wouldn't you know it? Today is actually April 6th. Now, if you've been on TDS today, then you will have noticed that they did not release an event. So this is most likely something that's coming in the future. I mean, I wouldn't say that if this was the only evidence I had right here, but it gets even weirder. Within just the past 24 hours, Paradoxum has made 2 duck-related tweets. The first one from 19 hours ago says quack once again, and it has this image from my nightmares. A massive amount of ducks all over the place. And if you come back up here to about 5 hours ago, we've got some ducks with the drip. I mean, check these guys out. They got the backwards baseball caps on and they got the shoes. And it's because of these 3 tweets that I am 99.9% sure that there's going to be some kind of event coming up involving ducks. Now, is it going to be Ducky Doom? I don't think so. I think if it was going to be that legend, there would be some kind of image of like part of a black duck or some kind of reference to that specific duck, because that's an iconic duck in TDS lore. But because we see multiple ducks in this tweet from the TDS Twitter account, and there's this image here with way too many ducks in it, I'm actually going to guess that whatever event is coming up that involves ducks involves a lot of ducks. And I would not be surprised at all if it had something to do with the Roblox spring event. Now, if you remember last year, oh my god, here's my Easter stream from last year. Roblox moved away from the Easter egg themed spring events, and instead they had the Metaverse Champions event. You remember there were like a bunch of different crates that were getting shot. Well, I don't think that Roblox is going to do another metaverse event. I do think that whatever they do, Tower Defense is going to be a part of that. Now, another reference to ducks that I want to bring up real quick that never came to fruition was this epic Ducky Gladiator skin by Chimji. As you can see, this was posted way back on June 16th of last year, so about 10 months ago. And it never got put into the game. We also have this image here of, I guess, the Ducky Doom version of that. And go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you think about this, because I think this looks just like the duck from the tweets. I guess ducks are just kind of generic looking, so they all look pretty similar. But I'd be willing to bet that whatever's going to happen, this skin is going to be a part of it. So this is the newest, biggest mystery that's happening right now with TDS. Something big and terrifying is coming. Oh my god. Now, I do want to say that even if there's not a Roblox event coming up, which I find highly unlikely, this could just be a reference to some kind of like TDS spring event. My guess is that there is going to be a duck event coming up this month for spring, because another thing that's unusual is that these images have not just been posted on the Paradoxum Games Twitter account. They've also been posted by Razu Addicts and Below Natural in the game announcements channel in the TDS Discord. What's unusual about this is that there's already a Twitter feed. Why would the devs need to also post this stuff manually in game announcements? This is kind of sus. It seems to me that they're trying to really emphasize this stuff and make sure that everybody knows about it. And the single biggest piece of evidence that there's gonna be a duck event coming up at the end of this month is that the TDS devs have done an amazing job this year of doing events like every month or so. We got an awesome 48-hour April Fool's event that just ended. They also released the entity update, which brought a ton of new changes into the game. And that was right after they just did a Valentine's event in February. And then, of course, in January, we still had the solar eclipse event happening. So I think that all signs point to some kind of duck apocalypse event that's gonna be here really soon. So what am I hoping we're gonna see in this event? I would really like a nice bright map to play on, because I'm thinking of the solar eclipse event maps. They were all super dark, and I'm also comparing that to the OG spring 2020 event map with Ducky Doom on it. That was really bright and festive and made me feel good, even though I didn't know anything about the game. And I'm hoping that instead of just one boss, like maybe every enemy in the level is a duck, duck, or possibly the final boss is a bunch of ducks just like this. And another reason I think there's gonna be some kind of, oh no, you know what I just realized is that with the new entity update, they can literally put in like all these ducks on the path at the same time and the game won't lag. What if that's what's gonna happen and that's gonna be the first preview of the chaos mode? I mean, can you think of anything more chaotic than a billion ducks running towards your base? And they would all have like kind of low health, so they'd be easy to kill. I mean, what if we started the game with like 100,000 cash and there was only one wave, and immediately when the timer hits 0, all these ducks just run out of the spawn area and we have to place and upgrade towers as fast as possible before getting overrun? Okay, that's actually a really good theory that I just made up. But I do want to mention the original theory that I had. Maybe it's because I'm a boomer and I don't really know anything, but these ducks right here with their backwards hats on and the red and the blue really remind me of Arsenal. So I went back and looked through the archives and found this tweet from Below Natural from May 12, 2020. Now, a lot of y'all are going to recognize this as the Arsenal TDS collab that was supposed to happen like 2 years ago, but for one reason or another, it didn't come together. Here's the teaser screenshot for that. We can see what I think is the scout with an Arsenal skin. And I think that was the idea for the event, was that you would get an Arsenal skin in TDS, and there was going to be a TDS minigunner skin in Arsenal. Here's a picture of that. This is from the Arsenal wiki. And I got to give a shout out to my main man Frost Hunter for showing me this, because I didn't even know it existed. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be the skin for Arsenal from that event. Oh wait, hold on. I thought that this was supposed to be an Arsenal skin on a scout, but John Roblox is down here saying, guess what tower it's going to be on? So it's really possible this could be a militant skin. I can see a pistol here, but it's also got a massive M240 machine gun over here. Now you might be thinking, Harrison, that's a really bad theory because this event was scrapped 2 years ago, except there's another thing that Frost Hunter clued me into. This is a clip from zxonea's channel. I think that's how you pronounce that. At first I was like, who the heck is zxonea? And then I hopped over to the Rolv community Roblox group. I looked through the members, I chose developers, and then sure enough, there's zxonea right there. So zxonea is one of the Arsenal devs.
Do you know anything about the Arsenal x TDS collab? We're still going to do it. We're going to do it pretty soon. This year, basically.
Boom, right there. The TDS Arsenal event is on for this year. Is that what all these ducks are about? Are these tweets somehow related to the Arsenal TDS crossover event? I don't know. Well, the only thing that connects those two events in my mind is just the hats and the colors, because red and blue are the classic Arsenal colors. I mean, the delinquent pioneered the backwards hat look. Of course, it's also possible that there is just going to be some kind of spring duck event in TDS, and then later this year, they're going to do an Arsenal TDS crossover event. It seems to me like TDS has events planned for every month, so they could definitely drop that one on us later. Maybe they're going to wait till the summer to do that, since a lot of y'all are going to be out of school then. But yeah, that's a pretty big bombshell. I had no idea that the TDS and Arsenal devs were still working on that. And you know what zxonea said could be a leak. It could be something that he didn't mean to say. He didn't think that it was going to get picked up by the biggest Roblox YouTuber on the face of the planet. Yeah, I'm talking about Crackcraft. But the fact is that this clip is from 19 days ago, and the original Quack tweet was from 8 days ago. So it just seems like a lot of things are happening at the same time that are most likely not a coincidence. It's probably related. But either way, I think we're gonna be getting a duck event and an Arsenal event in Tower Defense Sim pretty soon. And that's really all the theories I have for you guys on why ducks are taking over TDS. I am super excited to find out what all this means. If I hear any other info, I'll be sure to let you guys know. In the meantime, let me know down in the comments if y'all have heard any rumors or if you know any other info that I didn't mention. And that's all I got for you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.